Hello guys and welcome back to my Thrones of Britannia playthrough series on the Kingdom of Wessex, or Wessex or West Sussex, if depending on how you want to pronounce the names. Yeah, so one thing I do want to say right from the beginning is thank you very much for the support people have shown me for my first episode on the series so far. It's been nice that people's been giving me hints and tips and showing the support just by going, keep doing the series, you're doing well. And again, I appreciate people taking the time to watch my content and always leave comments, because it's something which I will read them and I will feedback on. There's a couple of nice tips which I've had. I think one of the ones that I had last episode with the regards to the item tab that pops up in the battlefield, which I wanted to get rid of, and I think pressing I apparently will get rid of that. So thank you for Michael Kenny for pointing that one out to me. Again, I think it's done that before and I just completely forgotten how to get rid of it. But yeah, so we joined me. We were moving this army here, which there's a swarming array. We're moving towards Guildford. And we had this Viking, because the East Angles apparently are Vikings at this point, and they've kind of come into my area and started basically trespassing at this point. So I want to move my armies down this way through this terrain. There isn't really a road to get to Guildford or Ebensham, so I'm going to have to take as you can see, my path is going to be quite restricted on how far I can move this turn, but I feel that once I get in there, I'll be fine. And obviously, hopefully these guys don't recruit too many people. They've only got a couple of archers by the looks of it, and some sword herdmen. They also had my King Alfred. Is it Alfred? Or is this King Alfred? No, King Alfred's down here, as you can see with the crown. We've also got another guy here, King Ulswood? Not King Ulswood. General, is it Ulswood? Again, it's pronouncing these old English names is so hard. But yeah, we've got another army here that I'm going to move down and head this way. The idea is to use the road to my advantage and be able to just come and take London. But I've been waiting. I was going to wait a couple of turns to increase my... because the only way you can really increase your replenishment rate is by sitting in towns. But I'm going to move this way and come down. It's going to lower it down, obviously. That'll work for the time being. We also do have some character upgrades. So we've got a governor who's got nice loyalty. He's got quite a lot of zeal, but he's not got no governance at the moment. So it may be a good idea just to increase that up, which would... good thing would be get a scribe. So we'll get that one for this one. So this was, what's his name? Leolfston. So let's get a scribe for you. It makes there's less construction cost and corruption is less as well, which is always a good thing to have. And then we do have another character to go through, which is another governor. And again, his governance is quite low, so we'll get another scribe. And there we go. And yeah, we got a bit of some dosh to spend. So I'm just trying to think, what could I use to upgrade? How are we doing on food? Food seems to be a bit of an interesting one, so it might be good just to increase my food supply a bit more in some of these counties. So we'll get that one going away, and that takes me down. I just want to see what not Wessex, the East Angles are going to do, because they hold East Anglia, as you can see here. But they aren't at war with me yet, which is kind of interesting in many aspects, because you can trespass obviously in games. But normally they go, right, we're going to declare war on you. But these guys have not. They've just come in, so they might be doing maybe some raiding. And they are at war with the Voldbergs, which might be good to try and see if we can get them on side. But we'll see next turn what goes off. The war fervor is quite low, so border wars. Okay, so I think that's from these guys coming in, to be honest. Peace treaties... war favor battles. So we've got -1 loyal in all regions, -5 fame, minus unit replenishment rate, and minus replenishment chance. Wow, okay. So I think it's because these guys have come in, to be honest. They're kind of knocking me down a little bit. So we're going to try and see if we can get them to go away. Unless they declare war, and then, you know what, we'll have them. Ooh, okay. Our scouts are reporting that a small raiding force from Wincing has been approaching Britannia from the south. We expect them to arrive within a few months. Okay, around the south. Oh, it's really actually look where that is. So they're going to come from here, and they may raid along the coast. So it might be a good idea to keep an army nearby. I mean, to be honest, a lot of these southern coasts are protected by my allies. But again, I am sworn to protect them because they are my vassals. Which is always an interesting one. Let's get the character upgrades out of the way. So Alfred is gained some level, which is good. So what we get? We get some forager, pillager, campaign movement, which that might be a good one to get. I'm going to get the quartermaster because that increases his distance he can move. So it's plus 5%, which is always, I think, a good thing, especially if you want to use him to attack. And I'm going to move up this way. The army actually that is here in my lands has backed off, which is good. We've got some border wars, which is still obviously knocking down my warfarer favour. I think that's what it means. Okay, it's got some other guys. Who we got? Yeah, so commands. You haven't really got much. The governor again. He's quite high already, so it might be good just to try and give him something a bit different. Because where is he at the moment? Construction cost is quite high. He's good in loyalty. He's good in influence. I mean, we could give him some zeal, which Commander. Yeah, we'll give him some zeal if we can. Let's have a look here. Hold out time, pillage, replacement. So we'll get the bard. And then who else we got? Oh, our general's gone up again. His influence is a bit low. Again, you've got to try and balance your influence. You don't want to be too influential because that can be a bad sign. So I'm going to give him some more command, which is good. And then we've got another governor moving up. So we'll give this one a... where are you? Another scribe as well. So it's something you do have to keep in mind. You've got your governors and you've also got your commanders. Now, I think your governors can be commanders, but if you've balanced, if you've more or less built them up in a way which is the beneficial towards being a governor, then there's no point having them really in command too much because the benefit isn't that well. So moving off this way, we're just going to see what happens with the Vikings that are doing a bit of an incursion down here, because they will do some raiding, which won't be the best of ideas. We have a great hall. We can increase the church, which would give us take our monthly cost down, I think it is, but it does give us more happiness, which I'm just trying to see where we're at the moment. So in stability, yeah. In fact, I'm trying to get my food back up a little bit, which is in a good position. Just let us what we got here? This is the church, isn't it? Got some mines. Does give a negative attitude. So let's upgrade this. So if we get the Minster, we can dismantle it, but I think if we upgrade it, it gives us some more. Yeah, it gives them more happiness. I think that's something we might need. Because no, actually saying that, it's not public ordering. This one's not too bad. Let's just have a look around. Public ordering, all these are quite good. Yeah, I think these guys would have been a bit more annoyed because there was enemy factions or raiding factions in the territory, but for now they seem to be okay. But what I'm going to do is increase this. It's going to cost 2,430, but it'd be worth it, I feel. And then is there anything... I want to see if I can get some kind of maybe non-aggression with Mercia, just so they don't decide to, well, come in and be a bit of a pain. So let's have a look here. Because who are they at war with anyone at the moment? Well, yeah, Mercia. So, no faction, balance to you, balance to them. Defensive Pact. Okay, so it's intriguing. So then we have got a treaty with them, and it would mean that we can kind of hold our own here. It would kind of give a negative outlook to these guys. I think they're at war with them. But I'd really just want a non-aggression pact with them, because that would be better. Military alliance, cancel vassal status, create new vassal kingdom. There isn't actually a... oh, they got declared friendship. So what does that do? Declaring friendship improves the relations between your factions. It is also a good outfield to build in relations. Okay, so we've done that one. So it's defensive pact. So there isn't like a non-aggression in a sense of it all. I think that's when you start signing like, as you see, defensive pacts and stuff like that. But having a friendship just is kind of a non-aggression pact, I guess. Which would be useful to have. And I think we've moved all our armies now. Because the East Angles are at war with these guys, so it might be worth just to chip in and see what we can do. Sons of Rhodri. Since the death of Rhodri the Great, Wales has begun to fall back into divisions that allowed its people to be conquered and driven to the far west, but no more. Mercia fought to take advantage and has mounted an invasion, but the King of Gwynedd response was swift and decisive. He has subsumed the smaller kingdoms nearby. Now he will show the Anglo-Saxon invaders what old Britons are capable of. Okay, Gwynedd rallies the Welsh faction. Wow. So looks like Mercia is going to have a bit of a problem. They're going to get sandwiched between two ends, which is never an idea. Okay, so we're going to get into Ebenstan and try and see if we can level up some more of our long axes. We're also going to move to here, and I think we might be able to get into, yeah, give some more recruitment for fortifying up on the border. And we've got also another faction we've encountered. Oh, so these are the raiders. Well, they look quite strong, wow. Need to keep an eye on them. Because I don't know what their allegiances are at the moment. Alright, let's think of what else we can... Shall I muster another army? Would that be a good idea, or do you think I should improve my food level some more? Because it is quite decent. And I could recruit another army. That's an idea from Winchester. Just to more or less protect the southern area. Because I don't want to recruit an army and then be in a bit of a bad position. What can we do here? So this will text food supply off, but it does give me better garrison. That's more trade. Yeah, we'll get the Wernham and get that in there. It's going to take 8 turns to complete, but I feel it's a long-term. It's a nice long-term investment. And these guys can't do anything inside. I wonder if I come out and do a fortify, will the replenishment go up even more? So let's have a look. Oh, it does. Okay. So even though you're in a settlement, your replenishment's increased, it's better to actually be in a fort, which increases it even more. So that's kind of neat. Warfare increased, economy stabilised, and your people are content. Nice.
Your armies may vary their tactics by adopting...
Yeah, stances. They've removed one of the stances. There's not many you can have now in the game. Like I said, there's only a raiding stance, a non-stance, which is basically what you're normally in, or a fortified stance. Which means you can't, the total movement range is less. But how are we doing on these? So these are nearly at full capacity. These are getting there, slowly. So we can wait a few more turns. Where's this other army that's flung around? So I don't know how far these ships can sail. Well, they aren't anywhere in my coastal area, which is good. Yeah, not anywhere nearby, so that's fine. So we get some more dosh to spend out. Oh, we can actually increase this now. So what can we get here? We can get a blacksmith, which increases armor and gives industry. A moot hill, which gives less coinage, but also decreases corruption to all adjacent provinces. Which gives fame. I mean, what we got here at the moment? We've got something that gives fame. I mean... XP per general per turn, so that's a court skull. Gives fame, gives research worldwide. Well, faction-wide, shall I say, not worldwide. Blacksmith would be useful to have. But I feel that I want to get something which is... Like, gives more supply, food. There's a few that I can't do yet because you need research for them. Gives more... I think this one would be a good one to get. If we get the court skull, it gives us... It obviously lowers our income per turn, but we get more happiness. We get XP per general per turn, which is good. We get more fame, and corruption goes down. So it's a really good benefit in a sense. There's only one negative, and that's just what you lose per turn. But everything else seems to have gone up, which you can't really argue too much about. And I want to make sure this border secure some more, so I might actually increase this patrols up to a guardhouse because it provides one more garrison. Shall we do that? This one or this one? Obviously, it's more expensive to get this one, but this only provides one more. This provides an extra, but it provides Thanes. We'll get the Great Hall. Okay, so we're still replenishing. This is almost complete, so I feel I'll be able to move in soon. But what I'll do, I'm going to move up to here. And then put him in there. Not sure how far he can go in. Close enough. Okay, so you can stay there. Wait another turn. So we've had a marriage declaration from one of my vassals, which was good. I'm not sure how it was. I was looking at it. They demanded that I don't know if it was their daughter marry one of my generals or my heir. So I'm just going to have a little look to see which way around that played out. Because it was a bit of a... again, trying to understand what was going on. So I think it's her. Yeah, so my daughter went and married one of their heirs, I think. This character is part of following faction family. Is that my... No, that's my sister. So my sister has gone and married into one of my vassals. And obviously Alfred is married into Iswiv, we've got 4 children? 5 children. We've got one daughter, who's 9 years old. We also have a couple of uncles, but they are deceased. And this guy at the moment is the next heir, as it stands right now, because he's the only male. He's the oldest male in the family after... Was he the heir? No, he won't be. Okay. Yeah. So, that's family trees. That's something I've got to get used to again, because you never really had to bother about them in the last few games. There were not really any need for them. We've got a couple of war declarations as well. So we've got the Dwent versus, and the... So where's that? Where are these guys? Oh, so this is in the Wales, and Midi versus... And that's over in Ireland, so we don't have to worry about any of these. And then we've got some building constructions completed, which is nice. And we're now into winter. And we've got Wexham, that's obviously having some improvements. Winchester's having some improvements. We haven't really improved this too much, but we haven't got the main settlement. And you're increasing as well. Let's get a... Wow, there's a lot of improvement we could do here. I'm going to get a silver mine increase. It does give some unhappiness, but I feel it increases my industry some more. Which would be worth to get. It's expensive as well. Wow, that took quite a lot of my chunk of my income off me. That's fine for now. And we're still waiting. So I feel that next turn is the time we'll go and attack the East Engles. Faction destroyed at Vilborg. The faction is no match. Okay, so they've been wiped out. We had some war declarations. Wow, there's quite a few going on this turn. They're in Ireland. I would like to say they're in Ireland or Wales. Yeah, they're in Ireland as well. And Ireland, it says a lot. There's a massive kickoff in Ireland at the moment. I remember the name Cognac from being in Ireland, and that was from Crusader Kings 2. So that's how I know that name in particular, because that's one of the factions you can play on that game. But I believe we're in a good position now to push in. So I can come and take, because this army is in a very good position. So let us just have a little check round. Yeah, so I wanted to declare war on them. So diplomacy screen, where are you? Okay, so you guys have been a real pain in the ass to me. So declare war. What do they have? They have enemies, which is fine. So allied attitude. So not sure if they'll actually help or not. Dependable in a fight. Ethics matters. Dependable in a fight. Ethics matters. Ethics matters. Dependable in a fight. So they might. Okay, so they're all attitude towards me, so they might all join in. Oh, cool. So they've actually all joined in. Very nice. War declared. So I'm going to wait on the border for a turn. I'm going to move these guys in. Huh. Why is it? Can I not? I'm sure I'm at war with them. Why is it not letting me jump in? Hold on a minute. Let me just double check. Have I done something wrong here? Have I got to wait till next turn before I can... Oh. Wrong guy. It's because I saw his attitude there at the East Engle. No, sorry. My bad. Well, that were awkward.
What new trickery is this?
Shit. Wrong guy. I wanted it to be these ones. God.
You are not welcome at my door.
Events with East Engle. Well, you know what? I'm going to declare war on you. Allies attitude. Where are you? Well, they're not even my ally, though, are they? Who have I got as vassals? Yeah, that'll be fine. Improving. Might be worth just to get sent on my side because they are there. So let me, before I do that, let's improve my relationship with Sent a little bit. So I'll send them a payment. So we'll offer a gift. How much money we got? Can I send them a little gift? Yeah, we'll send him a medium gift. Apparently it's excessive. Okay, so we'll send a small gift then. It says excessive again, but that's fine. So that might actually help in terms of then they'll be a lot more happy with me. And then why are these hostile and deteriorating? So let's just send these guys a gift. Okay. They're not too happy, but they've taken the payment, so that should actually improve him, which is good. A lot of these guys, yeah. So I think I wish there's an option to do if you want to bring your allies in. Okay, that's cool. So we've got them in. So now we can move in. This turn. There we go. So just keep an eye on supplies. So we're on foreign soil, so we lose 15 supplies a turn. And I'm going to pull this guy right as close to the border as I can do, but then keep him in fortified. So I need to see if an army's going to come down. I really wish that I hadn't declared war on the other guys because they're, well, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain. But my mistake, I wasn't paying attention enough. Okay, we got a faction destroyed. We've also got Alfred can be upgraded. So let's give him some. Should we have a siege? We'll get a siege engine on him. I think that'll help. Okay, so we're ready to go. So we can move in. And we can attack.
The settlement has been surrounded, and your men are eager for battle.
Okay, so it's been surrounded for now.
The enemy city is fortified. Weapons will be needed to bring down the walls.
So in a better position, but what I'm going to do is get a light battering ram and also a light siege tower, just to help with the attack. It's going to take 3 and I'm hoping. Oh, is that 1 turn? 3 and 5 turn. I'm hoping that the turn timer goes down equally. So it's like they all decrease by 1. Actually, I don't think I need 2. Let's have a look here. I don't need 2 of them. The siege towers will be useful. So, and I'll put this into raiding just so we can get some more supplies. And then we'll see what happens if we get another army coming down. And then we can spend some more dosh. So let's get a great haul up. How are we doing on food? Yeah, we're in the real good position for food. So I feel we can get that up. Which is fine. This is still increasing. What else can we increase? How are we doing happiness here? Not too bad. So we can actually get more salt pits. And then let's see if we can increase some better people in diplomacy a little bit more, because I want to make sure that everyone who's my vassal is a bit more happy with me. So these guys aren't still.
The sooner we conclude, the sooner you can leave. Ah yes,
Okay, so they're a bit better. It's improving again. Which is fine. And we'll see how that goes from there. And that's pretty much it. We've got an ally moving up here. Thunder and Lightning is coming up to help in the siege, which is good. Just hopefully there's no raiding on the coast that's going to occur in the meantime. And how are we doing on war favour? Not bad. Okay, it's good. So, how are we doing in supplies here? So these are getting a bit low. We'll lose another 10 next turn, so that'll knock us down to 19. And we've got one more turn for another siege tower to be constructed. So we can wait, and hopefully these guys will get in rage next turn, and then we can have our allies jumping in battle with us. So let's increase these some more, because I feel that they'd be worth doing that. And we've also got a character who needs some more governor. Lyle is good. Zeal, you're fine. Let's increase that some more. There we go. You'll be very happy with that. And yeah,